Chile just approved Xbox Activision deal. Let's look into this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So if you are tired of everything that is going on with Xbox Activision deal in UK, States and European Union, well, this time around I've got some good news. Looks like Chile just approved that deal, which is obviously a very good news for Xbox and consumers, at least those of you that uses Game Pass, because that potentially could bring us a little bit closer to Xbox Activision deal being closed and all these games being on Game Pass. So this information is a courtesy of VG Charts, and you will find the link in the description below. And basically what they say here is that the regulatory authority of Chile stated the deal was not suitable to substantially reduce competition, considering, among other evidence, patterns and preferences of video game consumers in Chile. Now, obviously, this affects only Chile, right? That will not affect European Union, UK, or FTC in States, obviously, because they look at that deal from their own local perspective, I guess, right? So, but I guess it does build a little bit of pressure on these agencies out there as well, because that's yet another country that approved that deal. And just to remind you, I think Brazil did approve that deal, and same with Saudi Arabia, I think, right? So, and there might have been some other as well, I think, some other as well. But there's also a rumor that Japan is actually supposed to greenlit that deal as well. So there's going to be even more pressure. But like I said, we're talking about separate countries and they've got their own set of rules, I guess. So, but it creates this kind of, I guess, a little bit of a pressure on these other regulators in other countries, because they're like, hey, they don't see any problem with this deal, and you kind of do. So what's different, right? But anyway, so obviously this is good news. This is yet another country that have got nothing against that deal. So we'll see how that goes. I've heard some rumors. Actually, that's not even rumor. It's more about like an analysis of Michael Pachter, which believes that this deal may actually close around April of next year. So in around like 4 months, but I'm not sure if that's actually going to be the case. I know that CMA in UK is supposed to make the final decision, I think, like in 1st of March. European Commission, they will decide whether to let this deal go through or not, I think around like beginning of April. And well, we don't know what's going to happen with FTC, because FTC decided to sue the deal, but now it's all in it went to court. So I think the first court case basically supposed to be around like August or something, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they will actually end up in court, because they still will be talking with the actual court and stuff. So the fact that they were sued doesn't necessarily mean that they will end up in court, because they can still settle. That's what I'm being told, basically, right? I'm not saying that that's going to happen, so who knows? So maybe Michael Pachter has got some additional information there, so who knows? Like, I'm not even really following all these news and all this drama, to be honest with you. The only reason I'm actually talking about it today is that it's another country that approved the deal, so it's just another example of of a country that don't see any problem with that deal, right? And for whatever reason, FTC decided to sue that, but you know what? It's all political politics really and political bullshit really. And I'm not saying that's, you know, exclusive to United States. Like, hey, I live in Poland, trust me, we've got some shitty politicians ruling my country as well, but it is what it is. So anyway, guys, that's the news. Good news, of course. I will keep you updated on any well, you know, proper information on that, if that deal will go through or not. I will not be covering this every day like some other people do, because it's just like too much drama in my opinion. But if anything interesting happens, I'm sure you know, I will let you know, like this one. And by the way, like I said, Japan is supposed to greenlit that deal as well. So if that gets confirmed, I'll let you know as well. So anyways, guys, that's the video. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks for support. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video on social media. That always helps the channel a lot. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care.